BJ, bro. You had me ready to run around the house, bro. You had a word for us at the
Talking
beginning of the last episode, man.
Yeah.
Like, are you in the garage or are you in the water? I've been asking people that all week, bro. I'm like, are you in the garage or are you in the water? They like, what are you talking about? I'm like, man, hey, don't worry about it,
bro. Here's the crazy, bro. Here's the crazy thing about that, because it's like a lot of people showing us love, but don't even want us to know. Because like I was just casually looking on Snapchat. Shoot, Quinn reposted when I was saying that. I said, "Oh, that's love, bro!" Like, and I was just like,
Quinn show much love on Facebook too, bro.
Right, but it's like they don't even tag us, so it's like they showing love and like they don't even like want us to even know. Like, I don't even need to tag y'all niggas. Like, bro, I don't care. Like, I'm showing y'all niggas love, bro.
Facts. Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Ooh,
bro, that intro.
I know y'all love when this beat comes on.
Hey, you know what time it is?
You already. This is the podcast for people who live in an apartment whose neighbors is slamming stuff on the ground above you, scaring you out your seat. But
waking my son up.
This the Clear. This the Clear Vision podcast, man.
Oh yeah.
My boy Trevo, my boy Eli, my boy
One time.
Yes, of course. Like I said before, this is a podcast for everybody. If you love God, this is a podcast for you.
Amen.
If you love God, clap your hands.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hey.
If you love your mama, stop your hands.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
DJ Brian J.
Oh man. Nah, bro. How y'all been, bro? How's y'all's week?
Oh man. I'll start, bro. It was great.
Fuck you.
I've been meditating more, bro.
That's good.
You know, been praying more, bro. It's just
that's all good.
I'm feeling great, bro. I'll leave it there, man. How y'all living?
I feel it in you, Trev.
I'm good, bro. Hey, I'm gonna shout out what you said, bro. Meditate, bro. Every morning I make it a thing to meditate at least 10 minutes.
Facts.
For all the people out there that be like, oh, you meditate, you're not a follower of the Bible. Jesus meditated on a mountain for 40 days and 40 nights.
Come on,
let them
bro.
know, John. Let them know.
Come on, bro.
I meditate in the morning for 10 minutes. I don't know if I could do 40 days, but you know, not yet. Maybe.
People say that, bro.
Bro, people meditate.
People say a lot of stuff.
I pray.
They get scared from words. Like they get words scare some people. Like meditating and praying. It's pretty much dang near.
Bro, you just sitting there. And
we not.
That's we
ain't got time for that.
We got time.
There we go.
People put too much emphasis on the words and not the action.
There we go. Bro, meditating to me at least, and I'm a new meditator. I remember me and John, we had discussions, I think years ago, about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago about meditating. And I never did it, John. Like I just started like 2 weeks ago. And bro, I can tell the difference, bro, because like, especially when your life is busy, bro, you got all this stuff on bro, you got all this stuff in your mind and it's just hard, bro. You go to sleep with all this stuff in your mind. You wake up, you get right to it. Like you said, John, bro, start your day off, slow down, meditate, bro. Literally sit there in silence. Let those thoughts come in and out your head. Let it flow through you, bro. And just so that you can be grounded, bro, and centered. Yeah. And you can, bro, I pray. After I meditate, I pray. And me and my girl started doing it this week, like together. And it's even more dope when you got your girl doing it with you.
Trev, hey, man.
Me.
Hey, that's a drop right there.
Facts.
Bro, I think, bro, it's the matter of understanding that you are not the thoughts that come in your head. You know how people say, it just came in, like they just say things, whatever comes to their head. That's because you think you're your thoughts. And we're not our thoughts, because there's some thoughts that tell you ain't shit. But why do you think that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you think that about you? Because somebody else said it. So a lot of your thoughts are other people's thoughts.
And meditating is just a basic part of life. Like when you focus and just slow down, like Trev said, you busy and stuff, got all this crazy stuff going on. Say before a football game, like sometimes you just on the bus, wherever you at, there's multiple moments where I'm just sitting there focusing and thinking and focusing and blocking everything out. That's meditation, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but anyways, man, I've been good, bro. Just real quick, like I had this conversation, like I did my little laundry or whatever, and this woman was just sitting in the laundry room, and she was just sitting in there, and I didn't hear a washer going or a dryer going. So I was like, okay, she's just sitting in there, like, she's I can tell that she's a little frustrated. So I start to put my laundry in the washer, and she just goes, she was like, I hope I'm not, bothering you and stuff like that. But, I just got in a huge argument with my mom, and she's not gonna, mind you, this lady's like 48. So she's taking care of her mom right now. Her mom has like a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. Not just, she has, anxiety attacks and stuff like that. And she just, has a lot of crazy stuff going on. So to make a long story short, because this is a real powerful story, and I told her that I would talk about it on our podcast.
Oh damn,
that's cool, bro.
She gave me so much knowledge. We talked for 30 minutes. Like we talking till my stuff was done, and like she was like, I'm so frustrated, but she's like, I'm just not gonna get yelled at like that. Like I'm at a place in my life to where if someone's yelling at me, I can just leave. Even though that's my apartment, I need to just leave because I talk to people now. I'm not gonna go back and this and that. So we just started talking about how people handle things, marriage, everything she's been through. She's been through a lot, she's been abused, just anything that you could think about, she's been through. So just to cut through the part real quick, and mind you, she said 6 people walked in that same laundry room, and she didn't say a word to them, but it was something about me, something about my presence, right? And then so she asked me, what do I want to do when I grow up? Or what do I want to do? What do I want to do for a living? I told her, I was like, well, actually, it's crazy that we're talking about this is because, I want to be a marriage counselor. I'm a psych major. And so she was like, that's crazy. And that's wonderful. Like you look like, she was like, you're just listening to me. Like, and this is awesome. Like it was something about you. And I was like, know, and normally I would leave, when a stranger just starts, just going saying some crazy stuff. But I was like, something told me just sit here, like, and listen to what this woman had to say. God, exactly. Just sit here. And she was very spiritual and very positive. And mind you, she's been through crazy stuff, abuse. She has an 18-year-old that's about to graduate, and she's already set up for college. Her kids are doing great. She's out of that relationship. She had a kid die and stuff like that. But now she's been in a relationship with a perfect guy for 2 years, and she has scars on her body. And this is I'm wrapping it up real quick. She goes, to these appointments because of her. She's been abused, and they're like, we can get rid of your scars. She has scars all over her body. She's tatted up to cover some stuff up, but she has scars all over her body. And she's like, no, don't. No, I want to keep my scars, because they remind me every day of my story and what I've been through, And I was like, that's powerful. And then she said something way more powerful. She was like, and I thank God every day that it was me. And I was like, and that's super powerful that you said that, because a lot of people say, why me? Why me? She reversed and was like, thank God it was me. You know what I'm saying? Because now I have a story and I have growth because I've been through things. People could think about things and stuff like that, but until you actually go through those things, you appreciate the little things even more. Well, the little things aren't little anymore; they're big. Right. You know what I mean? And I explained to her, like at the beginning of the conversation, that like I love doing this. Like this is why I became or decided to be a marriage counselor, is because people would always randomly. I would always be in that situation. That's not the first time that has happened to me before. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like it was my calling to help people and, in distress and stuff like that. And so, just for the Clear Vision podcast, kind of like what BJ was saying, last week, grow and accept and appreciate your hard times. You know what I'm saying? Because, she said she wasn't ready for this. The guy she's with now, she's known since she was 16 and he was 18, but they didn't meet each other again until, about 30 years later, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, thank God. Some people would be like, man, I wish you was in my life for all those hard times and this and that, but she wasn't ready. She wouldn't have had them. What they have now is what it wouldn't have been. So, he had to mold her and prepare her, and like, though she had a bad parents, her parents was pretty tough. She learned, she reversed, and that's why I want to tell the young people today, I know a lot of people say, the saying, listen to older people because they have knowledge. They've been here. Well, we all know those older people that are just fools, right? And like, and you know it. Well, you can still learn from that. Like when I worked at Whataburger, there was a 40-year-old, that worked there, and he was just, the stuff that he would say was just ridiculous. But instead of just judging him and saying he's just no fool, I took it as a lesson, as if I don't start teaching myself and grinding myself and molding myself now, this is what I could end up like. You know what I'm saying? So that is true. There's a lesson. It's up to you to turn, foolishness into a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Correct, so like my dad, for instance, how he raised, what he did and how he treated my mom was all negative, but I flipped it into a positive. So I say all that to say it's up to you to accept what you go through in life, and flipping, you can flip everything into a blessing, even death. or she had a son that died. She had a son that died of cancer, and and the reason why she was going through that abuse with her last husband is because that was his kid, and she felt close to him because she was. But when she said, because I told her, I was like, I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am, and then she was like, don't be sorry, don't ever be sorry. She was like, because when I finally let go and let God and realized that he was gone, like I was able to go away from that abusive man. Now I can, like, you know, she was holding on to him because of her son, you know what I'm saying? So ever since I just let that go and appreciated his death, my life has shot up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow, like she found a positive in her son dying and stuff like that. So don't judge a book by its cover. Have conversations with strangers.
Reverse the curse.
Reverse the curse. That's all I gotta say, man, for Friday. But my week, and that literally just happened an hour ago before we got on. So so powerful, man. I'm in the moment, at the right place at the right time as always. So go ahead, BJ. How was you, man?
Wait.
Yeah.
Shout out to the laundry lady.
Yeah.
Shout out to the laundry lady.
Yeah,
if you ever hear this, we want you to come on the pod.
Did you tell her what the podcast was? Did you tell her?
She knows. Yeah. How could I not? I was like, our podcast is literally about everything that you just taught me right now.
Let's go.
And she's gonna she's watching episodes now. So she already, I think she's our newest subscriber. So
that's
bro,
yeah.
Who knows? We could have her on the show one day, bro. She told me to tell her story. I want her to tell her story though, because I don't want to mess it up. She knows it way better than I do. So but I have her number, she has my number. And yeah, bro. 48-year-old, so much knowledge, and just keep growing. Wisdom, bro. Keep growing. That's the goal in life, bro. Keep growing.
Facts, bro.
Clear vision, bro.
Clear
CVP.
vision.
Forget what BJ said, bro.
I gotta get right, bro. Hold on. I don't like how this look.
That's dope, bro.
Is it my go?
Yeah.
All right. So, man, Eli. Woo, sheesh. Ha. Man, I was come after that,
bro. I had nothing. Honestly, I was gonna be like, I had a great week, man. Yeah, you know, BJ, how you doing? But
man,
bro, I couldn't let that go, bro.
Man, last 7 days, a lot of different emotions. First of all, I want to shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my little brother, you know what I'm saying? He graduated from Midwest City, Valedictorian, you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
Shout out to Alex, you know what I'm saying? We in the building. And you know, it was, bro, God is good, man. And I'm just, my brain all over the place. I wanted to say something. I'm not even thinking what I was about to say, but God is good. My week was good. Shout out to my little brother, and when it come back, but my brain is all over the place right now.
When it come back, just
for sure. I'm like, oh wait, hold up, I got it. I remember my last 7 days.
For sure.
Nah, bro, that's amazing, bro. And ain't it interesting, bro? Like, I know Carrie often tells me, because she's she always like gives homeless people something whenever she gets like stops by them. And she spoke about how sometimes, like, even when she don't have money, she'll roll down her window and just talk to them. And she brought up how a lot of times, and I'll call myself doing this, it's like, man, you don't even look at them because you don't even want them to bother you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like they're not a human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she says she just talk, people just vent, like we forget that they aren't just normal people, bro. That's been through something, just a completely different experience. It made me, and Eli, your story made me think of Kendrick Lamar's how much a dollar
costs. Come on, John.
How much a dollar costs?
John.
And
Eli could have left, bro. I could have left, bro. I could have easily been like, all right, yeah, see you later.
Exactly.
But
I think the most important thing on earth is time. Time is, I think, a currency in itself. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. It is.
One thing you cannot buy.
Exactly. And I think that, but the exchange of time is what you can buy.
Y'all podding today.
It's kind of so a loved one of mine, like, you know, just I guess we tell it. I got a quick story.
Go ahead, John. Do your thing, man.
No, a cousin. I just want to point out the importance, I think all of our purpose on earth is to put not other people before yourself, but by taking care of yourself, you're able to take care of other people, right?
Right.
I think it's also that, you know, God says, give with a cheerful heart. And like we was talking about, people in religion, like organized religion, you know, certain denominations, they too strict with words and too lenient with words. So when you say give with a cheerful heart, they automatically think money. You gotta give, you know what I'm saying, 10% or 7%, whatever it is, money. But let me get to my story. My cousin, you know, rest in soul, one of his last moments, you know, was they were coming back from the Navy. He was sitting playing a game. One of his sailor mates needed help with something, right? So my cousin, he's a big gamer, bro. He'll sit and play a game for all day. There's a toolbox right behind him that's probably like 800 pounds, you know what I'm saying? And his sailor mate was like, I need help with something. And my cousin's like, yeah, I can help you out. This ain't no issue. He said, bro, it's up to you. We can do it now. We can do it later. He was like, no, I'm gonna help you, bro. Let's go do it. And like, you know, he came back. That chair he was playing the game in was crushed by that toolbox behind. And I say that's the currency of time exchange. It's like when you give people your time, I feel like God gives you, you know what I'm saying, a lot better time, because money doesn't equivalent to giving with a cheerful heart, giving period, giving time, giving ears, giving lessons, giving, you know, whatever it is.
That's deep, John.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And so
that's deep.
I respect that, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so for all the listeners, man, just try to, I challenge everybody this next week to give with a cheerful heart without money. Yeah. So.
And also, on that same note, kind of shifted back to what Eli was saying. All the listeners, bro, speak, like have more conversations with if you still have grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, bro, Carson, while they're still here, bro. Like, come on, man. Like you say, John, time is a currency in itself, and I think, like you said, it's the most valuable, bro. And so by saying that, I feel like an older person, you know, your grandparents, great grandparents, if they're here, I think those people are the most valuable things on earth, bro.
Valuable, Trevin.
Like
Trevin,
one
say it again, bro.
One conversation with your grandfather or your grandpa or just an older individual can save you years of struggle, you know, years of despair. Like they can really give you game, bro. And so like that's why, honestly, bro, I hope I grow old, bro, like gracefully, and because I'm gonna be an open well for young people, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be, and that's why I'm trying to learn so much, right? Like, learn, like, you know, live like it's your last day, but learn like you live forever. That way, when you get old, when you get old, you'll be able to just, you know, provide a ton of wisdom for everybody.
And listen, man, bro. Like, people get so about advice about your kids, advice about, bro, you don't have to actually do what these people are telling you. Like, people are gonna tell you so many things, but you know, a lot of people want the best for you, and you don't have to. I'm not saying do it, but at least hear them out and listen, bro, and listen, because that's the more you listen, the quieter you are, the smarter you are, bro. You can't learn if you're talking, bro. Listen, bro, listen, and even though they might have, you know, they ain't got the big house, or they ain't got this together, this and that, but they might tell you some stuff that'll save your marriage one day.
Clear vision, bro. You preaching, bro.
Listen,
clear vision, bro. Literally.
Listen, man.
Drop the pride, young people.
Man, drop it. Listen,
so
bro.
as we talk about that, man, that segues right into
what is the topic, John?
I have no idea. Like, that's why I don't know what to say, bro. I don't even know what's going on, bro.
We just flowing,
literally, man, bro. So the topic of the day is, what is a man consider? What is us as men? What do we consider as a successful life? You know what I'm saying?
Now we're talking.
What is success?
That is.
I'll go ahead and jump in. I'll jump into the deep end.
Do your thing, Trev.
Because that's a deep ass topic.
I'm still putting on my floaties, Trev. Oh, you go ahead and take it, man.
So I think we first have to define what is success. You know,
right.
I think we all have our own successes that we create, right? Because we give meaning to everything in our life. So we're going to give meaning to what love is, what success is. So just in my opinion, I think success is happiness, bro.
Yeah.
And so happiness with your life, happiness with your, within yourself, happiness between you and your spouse, happiness between you and your family. I think once you really become happy, I think you're a successful person. I don't think it's a dollar amount. I don't think it's your ownership. All that can help with your happiness, right? So it just depends. It depends on how you define happiness. And so I think once you get to that place in life where you're just really internally happy, bro, I'm a firm believer in God, and so definitely happy with within your relationship with God, and you have a strong relationship and foundation with God, and you just got it together. I think that's how I would define a successful life.
Wow.
So all right, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Brian J.
So I have to think about it, but I'm not even gonna think. I'm just gonna just go off of what,
do your thing,
bro. It's clear vision, bro.
Let the Lord use
so
you,
I
bro.
feel
Let
like
the Lord
you know
use
what I'm saying. Success for me, I feel like the most gratifying thing is living in your purpose and knowing that you're in your purpose, bro. I feel like life is a lifelong journey of finding your purpose. Then when you find it, navigating through life with trying to go forward with your purpose. So I feel like success for me is, you know what I'm saying, living within your purpose, you know what I'm saying, doing what God called you to do. God called you to do
your thing. Do your
not
thing.
what, you know what I'm saying, what your mama wants you to do, what even you want to
BJ.
do, you know what I'm saying?
BJ.
Because I actually recently had a conversation, bro. I recently had a conversation. Somebody asked me, they said, BJ, what would you do if God told you tomorrow, I want you to be a pastor?
Wow.
Right? And I had to be honest.
Right.
I would be like, God, you for real though? A pastor, they don't make much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, if that's my purpose, and I ain't, bro, and I'm gonna let Eli go or whoever needs to go. But just for me, I feel like living within your purpose, bro, that's success for me. And that's why, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure, because that's ultimately, like, that's my lifelong goal. I think I know what my purpose is, but I might be wrong. So it's like legit continuing to strive to find that purpose and, continuing to grow, continuing to, improve, 1% improvement each day, bro. So that's all I got to say, man. That's it.
BJ.
That's cool.
Success from Brian J.
No, hold on, bro. Before Eli go, bro, my nigga Eli talking about BJ.
Bro, he hit.
I heard it,
bro.
Too. Like,
he's hitting on the nail, bro. He's hitting on the bro. He's like stealing from my soul, bro. I'm like BJ.
That's how I want to go next, bro.
Hey, y'all
what
niggas.
Nigga Eli about to say.
Hey, y'all niggas is hot, bro. Y'all. Hey, first of all, let me just say right now, is it my turn or John?
Yeah,
you
are.
Oh, okay.
No,
my
it's
bad.
Eli. It's Eli
It's
turn.
Eli. Hey, man. First of all, copy and paste what BJ and Trevin just said, bro. That's exactly. I agree 1,000%. So now I have to kind of go into my. They covered.
They covered
the all around the big. They covered the big side of it, you know what I'm saying? The big thinker. So let me get a little personal I'm gonna cover my side, but that copy and paste for BJ and Trevin, like the order of it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
good job, guys. So like Trevin said, being happy, doing what God has put you on this earth to do, and I feel like for me, the counseling area, and I feel like I'm pretty good at it. And also, from succeeding at what I wanted to succeed at, you know what I'm saying? Like say like once I find my calling, okay, do I want to, how far do I, or how deep, do I want to go? Like, do I want to on my own, like practice, farm and stuff like that in my building and stuff like that? So do I want to write a book? You know what I'm saying? I have a bad that I'm trying to break now. I'm working on this right now. I'm trying to work on, I get comfortable, my personality puts me in a lot of good places already, which is good. And it's a blessing, but I get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? And when I get real happy, I get comfortable, which is okay. But you know what I'm saying? Like I need to sometimes push myself. So, excelling into where, to where I'm not, money ain't everything, you know what I'm saying? So like I don't want to be tired. Exactly. Well, yeah, I mean, but I don't want to be tired, you know what I'm saying? I want to be happy. I want to, all together, from those, I want to make it to heaven, and I've said this before, but really be the best dad of all time and the best husband of all time. And I want all of them to be happy as well, which I know I can't control that, but that's success to me, bro. Like living in your truth. Not everybody's meant to be rich. Not everybody's meant to be even famous or, whatever. But like just being happy with success for me is like just being happy with who you are and succeeding at, like I said, your calling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean that's pretty much like I said, Trevin and BJ, like they murdered that, bro. That's exactly what I was thinking and how I was feeling about it, bro. And being able to grow, bro, keep growing, and passing. I want to add passing your success and your knowledge, not keeping it to yourself.
That's
everything that you've learned. Passing it to the next person, man. Clear vision.
Yeah,
that is it.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, man. I like Eli said, bro. I could copy and paste all three. One thing I do want to leave with the listener. I think we should change the word happy and joy.
Why?
Well, happiness is just an emotion, just like sadness, anger, envy. Okay. I think it's unfair to put happiness above those other emotions because we look at the laundry lady. She wasn't in a happy mood, but she was in the mood she was in, but she was at peace in the mood she was in, to where she could express and change Eli's life or whoever's life she just impacted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of.
Oh, would you? I'm sorry to interrupt you. What would you?
Go ahead.
Would you rather switch out happy with peace?
At peace, yeah.
Oh, with peace. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Peace.
Okay.
Yeah, peace.
Okay.
So I think so for me I think success for me is being at peace with myself before I die. Also being myself to the utmost. To
the highest level.
To the highest level, like I think that's the ultimate success for me is I know if I'm being myself to the utmost level, everything else is mine. You know what I'm saying? I also think helping as many people as possible.
Yeah.
We all have different ways. Eli does his counseling. Trevin, he makes music. He makes music that helps.
Counseling music.
Counseling and music. BJ does everything. You know what I'm saying?
The goat.
He makes people's dream weddings come to life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I can't wait.
You said wedding?
Yeah.
Like wetting or wedding?
Oh, come on now. Come on.
I didn't know where we was going.
That's not the type of podcast.
Where we going? I said wedding.
Wow.
Weddings.
But yes, weddings. Gotcha. But I think it's just
you know what this nigga said, bro.
Right. I think though that's what's important, bro. And for me, success for me is taking risk, you know what I'm saying? Living life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? People talk about Will Smith jumping out of plane and swimming with sharks, but man, it's like God literally gave us the Garden of Eden, you know what I'm saying? But we only, I don't want to say we only staying in the corner. We staying away from the tree you know what I'm saying? We staying away from the tree, but we got this whole garden. We got the ocean. We got different. Man, you know how many niggas I done spoke to said they don't even want to leave the country? I'm like, why?
Wow.
Bro,
some niggas don't want to leave Oklahoma, bro. And like you got this playground, bro. And
I don't know, bro. I feel like that's like, like I said, if they at peace with that, they like where they at. Now, me personally, I do like to like push myself and adventure things. Yeah. But some people, they're like, easier to please, bro. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. If they don't want to leave the country, it's a lot of people that don't ever leave the country. They, live long lives, you know what I'm saying? But
and that goes back to just how do you define success?
Exactly.
Right.
Yes. Right.
Like I think, I mean, I I would like to get y'all's opinion on it, but can
Go ahead, Trev.
broke people like be successful? Can a homeless person be successful?
Depending on
Successful
what-
is
yeah,
personal, bro.
yeah,
it's all
depending on
about what you
they-
think. So
right.
yeah, absolutely, bro. I mean, if he's like, man, I want to, okay, this is gonna get funny, but I want to smoke as many rocks as I can. You know what I'm saying? That's as high as I can. I ain't never been before. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. That's where I get a little gray, bro. I get a little gray there.
I don't.
And he succeeded at that, and he died, bro. In his brain, he was successful, bro. It might not be successful success.
No,
to
because
us.
he lost.
Bro,
he lost the ultimate prize.
He lost.
He didn't win.
Well, you tell him that. You tell him that he lost. That's all I'm saying.
Well, let me just say to kind of go into that because I think that's
it gets gray, Trev. It gets gray.
Yeah, bro. That's I feel like what also and success just in general means freedom. So free from a 9 to 5, free from other people's opinions, like you guys said, being yourself. Really, just
that's exactly what I just said.
Right. But now, black people sometimes all right. Now we're getting there. We like to say, money don't mean nothing. I could be broke and be successful. I'm like, I mean,
I don't think so, bro.
You can, bro, but I think I'm not saying that's the most important thing, and that's not the most important trait for success. But in my opinion, yes, bro. Your financial literacy, you know, how you're doing with your money and how much money you have. Are you gonna have to work until you're 80, 85, 90? Like
that's what I'm saying.
I think that also plays a part, bro, in defining success.
Yeah. But like I said, bro, like that's how you view it, and success is to that person, bro. Some people love working. Some people is gonna never retire, bro,
right?
Because they just love doing something, and they're happy, bro. They happy working. Like that's their place. They feel like that's their calling, and some people just don't want to stop their calling. You know, just because they got old. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I picked the profession that I picked. I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind being 80, helping out marriages and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. That like that homeless crackhead, like, you know, is freer than we'll ever be. You know what I'm saying? That they, you know, but like I'm saying, like when they die, like in their head, they will feel like they've had a successful life. Some people believe it or not, some people have chosen to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? Some people have had situations to where they can make their situation better and this and that. And I know it's crazy, you know, it's mentally not normal, but we can't tell them that they wasn't successful in their own view of success. You know what I'm saying?
I think
we covered it at the beginning when it was like success is up to you. You know, it's a personal
your meaning.
Your meaning of success. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's successful. You know what I mean?
So do you think like can you really is living a part of success? So I can say, because you got to think, bro, if you're in jail and you get to go, you're in jail your whole life and you get to go on the playground, you don't think you're free. You know what I'm saying? But so like whenever we talk about people that don't want to, people are content working for 100 years of their life, right? 80 years of their life. Well, are they in, because if we want to get statistical, so
go ahead. Yeah.
Nowadays, the average, you know what I'm saying, person, a millennial or Gen Z, which is what we are, the average time we keep a job is 5 years, right? Back then, the generations before us, their average time was like
25.
Yeah, 25,
30. Yeah.
Because it's like they were raised up, you need to get a job. You know what I'm saying? You do this, and this. We are raised up seeing how people are living in Africa. We get to see how people are living in Tokyo. We got to see all these different things, and people are like, dang, I might want to go there. Or
I want more.
can do this. Want more. Exactly.
And you can.
Exactly.
You can have more. You know, I think I disagree with you, Eli. You had said that people just kind of live in their purpose. People are meant to be rich. People aren't. I don't believe in that. I think anybody can be rich, bro.
I think so.
Anybody can be rich. I'm not saying like, you know, like it's impossible for that person to be rich. But what I'm saying is a person that makes $700 a check can be happier than a person that makes $1 million.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying like, you know, but I'm saying like some people's happiness is based on currency, and that's all right. But I'm saying we have other people that they just want their family to be good. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna die happier than most. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. That's why it's personal. You know what I mean?
I think if you ask 100 rich people, are you happy? More of them are going to say yes than no. If you ask 100 poor people who's happy, a lot of them are going to say no. More
so define poor. Like, are we talking about like living check to check?
Living check to check. Ain't nothing wrong with living check to check because most have to. Instead of happy, won't you rather being a broke rapper?
Okay, even in that bar, bro. Even in that bar, like, listen to what he's saying. Why do you think so many celebrities kill themselves, bro? Like suicide, bro. Like money.
There's more celebrity. There's more check to check livers than celebrities that kill themselves.
Exactly. So how is the world? If that's fact, then you're telling me like 70% of the world, 80% of the world isn't happy because they're not making a certain amount of money. I don't believe that.
I'm saying that money doesn't buy happiness, but money can definitely lead you to happiness. So
it depends. I feel like it depends where you are mentally.
I think it's a matter of, yes, rich people can do whatever they want, but poor people want to do whatever they want. They can't. They have to work a 9 to 5. They have to do this. They have to do what they need to do to survive. That doesn't. That's why I feel like if you asked 100 people that live check to check, and we say check to check, we speak in a clear vision. So majority African American, we're the poorest in the world. So in the worst circumstances. So if you ask 100 African Americans in America that live check to check, I guarantee you more than 60% will say no, 70%.
If that they happy?
No, if they're happy with their way of life, they want a lot more money, they want this.
I don't know. See, I think that's in that, like, that's what I'm saying. That's where we're disagreeing, because they can be happy living check to check. You know, we live in check to check right now. You know what I mean?
Right. And so, like,
I'm happy.
Go ahead. Would you be happy with more?
Right.
I mean, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead.
I just know you're fine, bro. I just want to hop in because Eli, I understand what you're saying, bro. You're saying what a lot of black people say, bro, and there's nothing wrong with that, bro. You're absolutely right. A dollar amount will not determine your happiness, regardless.
Right.
But I really want, at least on this podcast, bro, I've been wanting to say this, bro, because like I've been me personally been working on my financial literacy, bro. I've been reading more books. I've been trying to just get smarter around how to invest my money, grow my money, and to be smart with my money, and to put me in a position to where I can eventually be rich, bro. I plan to be a multimillionaire. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I will be.
Yeah,
bro.
Say it again.
Affirmations. I will be a multimillionaire. Facts. But I'm good. Yeah, I'm happy right now, bro. I'm not saying that I'm doing it so I can be happy, but I'm prioritizing money because I know, Eli, bro, I promise you, you are an awesome guy, bro. I love you, bro. You are generous, bro. Facts, bro. You're super generous, bro.
What are we doing here?
Bro,
I ain't giving y'all nothing.
Look, BJ too, bro. All y'all niggas, bro, y'all solid. I promise you, bro, if somebody put $1 million in y'all's hand, bro, y'all wouldn't blow it, do nothing stupid. Y'all would figure out a way to help more people.
Exactly.
Having more money gives you the opportunity to help more people, which inevitably will bring more happiness, bro, or more joy, more peace. Like, I feel like sometimes black folks, bro, we always like to say money ain't everything. Let's nigga, you ain't got none. Like, I mean, I'm saying, like, we do need to prioritize our financial literacy, bro, in our life, because, like John said, bro, I know, Eli, you said, bro, some people want to work to their 80 just because they love it, but some people have to work. If they don't, they don't eat. At 80 years old, they can't get their medication, bro. They get sick. They don't want to go to the ER because their insurance don't cover it, and nobody cares. Nobody cares about poor people. And so it's a harsh truth, bro, but that Social Security check, bro, that ain't shit when you get that old,
bro. It's really not.
And so, like, bro. While we're young now, bro, figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
young niggas, bro. Get your money
Yeah.
right. Save it. Don't blow it. Like, we really need to prioritize that, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
and
agree,
then,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bro,
BJ.
also, I think, because this is great. So, actually, a few years ago, I really just realized that I'm really monopolized as far as like being controlled by money. And I'm like bad. Like when I was broke, because we all had them days in college, which I don't know if y'all got this low. But I
Yeah.
was at like 26 cents. And I'm like,
Nigga,
I don't even want to ask my parents because they're gonna be like, why is it 26? Like, why is it only 20? Like, I'm like unhappy, bro.
Yeah.
But it's like, so this is really a question. Like, do y'all think it's a problem being monopolized, being controlled by money?
I think
Like,
there's
when you got
people
money, you happy. When you don't, you sad.
I think
it's
it
natural,
creates
bro.
exactly.
You think it's what?
It's natural, bro.
Yeah,
Natural.
I think
It's natural.
money. I'm okay, Eli. I'm gonna say this. I think that money just intensifies who you already are.
Facts.
Right.
Yep.
So if you have joy without money, so Eli, you can
Mhm.
be poor or broke and be happy.
Right.
But
Right.
I think that the more money you have, the happier you'll be. The more if you're an asshole without money, you're gonna be a bigger asshole when you get money.
Yep.
If you're
That's facts.
you know what I'm saying? If you're bougie when you're broke, you're gonna be even more bougie when you're rich.
Bougie broke.
Sweet.
Right.
And so I think, bro, BJ, I think it's kind of like whenever you can't know peace without war. You can't know war. You can't enjoy peace without war. And you can't, you have to see. And so I think by you being broke and sad, that just pushes you
to get money.
And nothing wrong with that, bro.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Right. And like, and like we gotta remember too, like I agree with like the grind. Like me personally, like, I want what I want in my success. Yes, financially, I'm gonna have to be, it's gonna take that for me to be where I want to be in life. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm not looking at it as like, the amount is what's making me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like how I want my family, a certain way or in a certain position, and my kids in a certain position is what's gonna make me happy, and of course, obviously, it's gonna take some money, but we have to remember that like people that have a lot of money and that's rich, they don't vacate, they not off the hook. They work hard too. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like them niggas work like crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why it takes work to keep that money coming in. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I'm saying. Like some people, we can't tell. And plus none of us has ever been rich either. You know what I mean? So I can only speak from my experience and what I have seen. Right. Because everything we think we're gonna be happier with more money, but you haven't even touched that money yet. You know what I'm saying? That's so true. you need to reverse that and live into who you are now and really remember that, because the money is gonna mess you up when you get it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Always, not always.
I mean, well, not always, but I'm just saying, a lot of times when you don't know what to do, like John said, we ain't gonna blow our money, but but I agree, like niggas need to be, black people, I don't want to say niggas, but black people in general.
I think that's a mindset, bro. Us as black people, we need to switch, bro.
What you mean? What's the mindset?
We should want to be rich.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, don't we all want to be rich?
Yeah.
No, but I think it's the difference between wanting something and actually trying to get it.
I was trying to get to that point. I said
because oftentimes it's, I hear a lot of people whenever I talk about being rich, like with the homies on the game one time, I brought up being rich. Well, the Bible said a rich man has the chance of getting into heaven, like a camel has.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being rich, bro. There's nothing wrong with
money is the root of all evil.
What church these niggas go to?
That's what I'm saying, bro. But
that's in the scripture.
But BJ, you've heard it, bro. You've heard money is the root of all evil. Yeah. Like it's something that I think our community is taken to the Hispanics. They get to the money, nigga.
They work hard though. That's what I'm saying. They don't stop working.
That's another time out. Real quick, I'm tired of. Y'all know my pops do construction. I see so many lazy Hispanics, bro. I see just as many lazy Hispanics as black people. I want to nip that in the bud. I'm tired.
I work in experience, bro.
I work in construction right now, and I walked downstairs into a room, and there was a Hispanic sleep. I don't want to on the job. I'm done hearing that Hispanics just work harder than black people. Black people just.
I'm not saying they work harder, but I'm saying like in my experience, bro, and what I've seen, no matter what the job is, whether it's like
It's just more of them, bro.
order filling or stacking, nah, bro.
They're more versatile.
They don't care, bro. They build, bro. I know a guy at my job, bro. We work 12 hours every time we go in, bro. This nigga works 7 hours. You can come in for extra overtime if you want to, bro. He does not stop working, bro. And I'm like, bro, and it's not just him. Like, bro, I don't know too many black. We keep it about 3 to 4 days around there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, they work hard. It's just fact, bro. It's some things ain't just made up, bro. Like, they work hard and they don't care how they gotta get it. And black people we're not black people we're not perfect. I love black people, we on top in my eyes, but we're not perfect, and we gotta accept that, bro. Like some races will be better than us at other things, and we will be better at,
I'm only speaking on the lazy part.
Black people ain't lazy. I ain't never said black people lazy.
No, I just want to put that out there though. Like,
okay.
Some insight. Yeah,
Hispanics be like, I remember during the George Floyd thing, it was like, well, I got some Hispanic friends, and it was like, well, if black people just got up and quit being lazy and wanting to loot and all that. I'm like, black people, white man, I know it's just as many. I ain't gonna say just as many lazy Hispanics, but Hispanic, everybody's lazy, bro.
Yeah, not everybody, exactly.
Every race is lazy, bro.
Yeah,
people
exactly.
Lazy,
facts.
But I'm sorry, bro. I don't know who I cut off, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know either, man.
Yeah,
I don't know either, man. But like I said,
that's
bro,
what I said. I think we need to get rid of that mentality. That broke man, it's okay to be broke mentality.
Yeah,
I don't
think it's okay. Like, I don't think it's okay to be broke. But I'm saying, like, just because they broke, we can't tell these people they not happy, bro, or they don't view themselves as successful, bro. True. It's a personal thing, and we can't forget that. That's all I'm saying. Like, even with the celebrities and stuff, like, they kill themselves, they don't stay married, like they so busy, and a lot of times it's trust, and they so worried about somebody taking their money, they can't even live, bro. That money is becoming them, and they can't even live and build relationships with people, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, where you are in that moment, God put you in that place for a reason, bro, and be happy in your I want you to strive. I don't want you to just, settle and stuff like that. But we have to, the success is to, the beholder, bro. It's a personal thing, bro. I really, truly don't believe a money amount. Like, I can have my job right now, what I have, and I make pretty good money, and a super rich person, and I feel like I can get to know them, bro. And I'm like, dang, they got a lot more problems. Like, I'm way happy. A lot of things you'll be surprised, that's bro. True. So just because you have a certain amount coming in, does not mean that you're even successful to me. That's not even success to me, bro. You got all that money, but you don't know your kids. You know what I mean? Like, it's my personal view on success. Just like you have your personal view. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, we say that like it's our personal view, but we have to also remember that it's their personal view. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. Like, that's why I seriously believe that money's not gonna make me happier. I was already happy. This money, I'm controlling this money. You know what I mean? Right. This money's in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make me happier. Me and my family, and what pushed me in this, that's the reason why. It's just an effect. Yeah. I got this money because of who I was in my grind, the fruits of my labor, bro. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. So that's why I believe that, living check to check. I don't want to work, forever either. I'm not one of those people, but I'm just saying there's people like that. Everybody's different. We're our own human beings. So,
right.
Yeah, I think that was me just projecting. Like, I could never imagine myself living check to check and working for somebody.
And else. I don't want that for you, John. You're not like, bro. Years, bro. You a different nigga, bro.
Yeah, no.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Stop. We're the Clear Vision podcast, bro. No, so I mean, real quick, just real quick, y'all, do y'all's ladies, like, BJ, you're the only single man, so we're gonna put you on the spot. Does your woman, as us men, but as Brian J, does her success, what do you count as her success then? If success is personal, would you be like, dang, I can't mess with her, she ain't doing nothing?
Right. Ooh, you hit it on the nail. So for me, you know what I'm saying? Basically like the same for mine. Like, you gotta at least, like, you don't gotta be living in your purpose, but you gotta at least like kind of be working towards it, or like because you just I need to get my bag. I need like I'm chasing the bag. I'm like, well, okay, and then when you get the bag, then what?
Mm-hmm. There it is.
So it's like everybody trying to chase this bag, but it's like, do y'all not know when Jesus come back, all this is burning?
DJ, come on, slow down, man.
Slow down. Like, what are y'all?
Slow down, DJ.
Like,
slow down.
Y'all talking about
Let me cut you real quick.
Pandemic
You right there.
and unemployment and all this stuff. I'm like, who cares? Like, all this is going to burn when we die. DJ. We can't take none of this. I can't take none of my DJ stuff. No, I can't take none of this. It's gonna be me and Jesus. So we need to be focusing on. I ain't trying to be preaching on y'all. Like this.
Stay there.
But we got to find your purpose. So you got to at least be. If you now, it's cool if you ain't there. Like I'm not about to just sit here and act. All no. But you got to at least be like striving to find it at least.
Right.
That's it.
Can I bounce on BJ real quick? Can I
go ahead? Okay.
Can I bounce on BJ real quick? Just on where he was going with that segment. Bro.
I got something to say to that too.
You got something to say to that too, man? Like we have to really think about our purpose. If you believe in what me and BJ believes in, Trev believes in, and John, like you some people are more focused on making Black people happy or not happy, but impressing and satisfying Black people than or other people, not just Black people, other people than satisfying God. Like who are you really trying to satisfy? Like some people think it's corny. Like when you go to church and you see him, you see me. I'm praising God. I'm praising the Lord in front of everybody. I'm praising God in front of my son. Some black people, some Black niggas will be like, bro, you need to chill out. You need to sit. Who are you trying to please?
Whole nother vibe.
Black people or God? What's your goals here? What's your goals here? Go ahead, Trev. That's all. That's just a question. Let me sit down. Never mind. Forget what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Trev. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
Trevor, like I wasn't even going there.
What's your goals? What's your real goals? Go ahead, Trev.
No, bro. I don't even. Go
ahead, bro. Go ahead and say what you had to say, bro.
Because I kind of had something toxic to say, bro. Y'all coming
be toxic after what me and you like.
I feel bad.
God watching.
I'm just saying, hey, bro, that's real, bro. I'm serious, bro. For the culture, and trust me, I love Black people. Don't get me wrong, but some people got it twisted. What are we here for? Like, if you believe what you believe in, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm not trying to.
Like, I'm corny because I love God, nigga.
Come on, bro. You corny because you love God, bro?
No, really.
Like, who are you trying to impress?
Like, I'm a cornball,
bro. But the fact that you're like you're going your way and you're focusing on your way, come on.
Look,
who we trying to?
I have an unpopular opinion, but I think.
Come on, John, please
bring it. Bring it in, bro.
Unpopular opinion.
You want me to go first, bro?
Go, Trev.
Trev. Say your toxic. I want to hear your toxic.
I want to hear the toxic. So I can use
this. I got some toxic feedback to BJ, not Eli.
Oh man,
I'm with you, bro. I think bro. Please, you shouldn't care about anybody's opinion except God. Honestly, at the end of the day, that and your your wife and
right.
But you know what I mean. But to BJ, so. You said, whenever, it's our time, we're not taking anything.
Right.
And I agree. But I think that is a common perspective, primarily in the poor community, on why people don't really need to focus on money. Because this is where my response to that. I think we're leaving behind our family, bro, our kids, our legacy. And so in my opinion, I want to leave a business behind for my son. I want to leave some money to fund his vision. Like I want to have him whenever I leave this earth, bro, I want to be able to give my son, my family, everything, bro, my wisdom, the fruits from my labor that I'm not able to take up, to heaven to be with my Lord and Savior, but he has them. And so I think it's just kind of a thin line. Like, it
is a thin line.
You're not living for money. You're not living to make as much money because at the end of the day, it's nothing. We're this is temporary. The earth is temporary. Okay. Our body's temporary. but our legacy lasts.
True. Yeah. But I think there's a priority because I feel like when you're living within your purpose, God gonna make sure all that is already taken care of, bro.
Come on, BJ.
So it's like we need to focus on that because God, if you living for me, and bro, I ain't trying to get on that, but like you living for me, bro. I'm gonna make sure all that. I'm gonna make sure your kids straight, everybody straight, all that. So it's like that's where where my priority is.
There we go.
Being within my purpose, bro, because God's gonna make sure He's gonna make sure I always got money. He's gonna make sure I'm all like, bro. So He's gonna make sure I'm always happy.
I'm
like
with that.
As long as you're living for me, and you have you in me moving, He gonna make sure all that is taken care of.
I hear what you're saying. On top of that, legacy, like, you know, that's part of being a human in pride, bro. That's gonna leave too. They not, you know, you gonna like listen, bro. If you're living for God, bro, I'm not worried about, you know, your legacy. Yes, it is important, but like just like BJ said, like having teaching your kids those is gonna be much more valuable than leaving them a business, bro. Because half of the time the kids don't even want to really do that business, and they sell it to somebody else anyway. That shit happens. A lot of times.
I feel like Trevin, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you were speaking on the aspect of physical, you know, the physical. Because they say we're not gonna die with it.
Right.
You're gonna you know, it depends on what you believe in, of course, but you gotta think about it, bro. We're infinity, basically. We're limitless humans. It's kind of a weird way to think about it, but you look at Trevin. We don't use Trevin as an example. I don't know if y'all seen Trevin pops, but Trevin look just like his daddy, right? But Trevin's dad probably looks like his pops. Right. Trevin's pops probably looks like his pops. It's your spirit still lasts. There's something Trevin's dad may know that his great grandpa said, or there's something Trevin may know that his great times 10 grandpa said. You know what I'm saying? That's that knowledge that's passed on from generation to generation.
Right.
Now, when we talk about you're not going to die with it, I'm going to die leaving behind the wisdom to my child.
Right.
But I'm going to also die leaving down $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? And but we're going to, BJ, what's the quote? Train the child in the way they should go when they're old, they won't depart. So if you do your part as a, you know, I feel like as a leader, a mentor, a father, as a friend, then that's going to last for millennials to come. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I think that's what, you know, especially for me, success, you know, hopefully my son teaches his great grandkids something I taught him.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it keeps going. And so I think that's why, you know, I feel like we're gonna live forever. Not in, you know, the flesh, but the spirit is eternal, you know. And you know, I'm gonna end on that, man.
There we go.
We got some good news for y'all today. We have a special segment. It is the listener letters.
Finally.
So we finally got one in.
Dang, man. That's what I'm talking
about. You know, it's we celebrating all small wins in 2021. We got a couple. So first off, appreciate y'all, Anonymous. It's amazing. So I'm gonna read the first one from Anonymous. First of all, I'm proud of you young men for consistently prioritizing your time, energy, and resources in order to bring the Clear Vision pod to life. Keep it up. Now, I'm going to take this opportunity to weigh in on episode 8's topic. Make your kids compete. I know the topic was about sports specifically, and later on, y'all kind of got into extracurricular activities in general. I'm going to voice my own personal opinion and say that not all competitions are sports. I believe competition plays a big role in the game of life. I hardly care what type of competitions my kids become interested in. I'll leave the choosing up to them. However, my kids will be required to participate in at least 2 competitions a year. One focused on team performance and one focused on individual performance. I believe the competitions give us a safe place to be exposed to and work on real life challenges. I want my kids to compete in teams and individually because they're going to run into both types of challenges in real life. Teamwork makes the dream work, and no one gets their hand held forever. So prepare your kids for the challenges that await them, support them and their interests, then sit back and let them bloom. BJ, give him a boom.
I love it, bro. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you.
Shout out to that one. I agree,
awesome,
bro. I agree. I like that. I like that.
100%.
I like that logic. I definitely like that logic. Let's get into the second one.
Are we replying to these or they just
well,
that wasn't a question.
That was just that wasn't a question. That wasn't a question.
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna say nothing.
She was just giving her take.
You said that. Also, girl?
For sure.
I don't know.
Oh, you said anonymous.
Dear Clear Vision, as an African American, I find myself in a love-hate relationship with ghetto or hood things. I love grills and bamboo earrings, but I hate signature designer clothes as Michael Kors shirt with Michael Kors all over it, or MKs all over it. But as I learned, it's all part of Black culture and the Black invent of hip hop. How do y'all feel about the things like this? How do y'all feel about ghetto culture? And how do you feel it impacts us as Black people? Can I start off with this?
Yeah, they got some.
Can I start off with this?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Real quick. Let's go. Dang, that's crazy.
Black culture is ghetto. And I'm going to say it. We've had this conversation slight. You know, if I owned a business and I was hiring, am I going to hire you for your code switch? Or am I going to hire you the way you talk, you know, around not your friends, but your mama maybe? We all talk around our mom a certain way with respect, but we still keep it, you know, African American. I think ghetto has gotten a negative connotation from the world built for white people. So if it's not white, it's not right in a sense. If I don't spell your, or if I say y'all, or if I say ain't, it's deemed as incorrect grammar, bad vernacular. If, you know, a little history lesson during the civil rights era, they had African American sign language as their own thing, and then sign language as another. So were they speaking Black? That's probably what they would say. And
right,
you know, I don't think nothing wrong with it. You know, and buy your designer as long as it's built for Black people or made from Black people, like Louis Vuitton or something, where somebody's gaining something. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a Louis bag, so I can't send them.
Yeah, what y'all think? Let me go back to the question real quick. Let me go back.
Oh man,
how do y'all feel about things like this? How do you feel about ghetto culture, and how do you feel it impacts us as Black people?
I love ghetto culture.
I love it, bro.
It's
ghetto
great.
Earrings is so sexy.
Yeah, bro, it's great. And girl, and then also like when I was younger, bro, I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger and I'll be like with my pops and he'll take me to the east side, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I used to get scared, you know what I'm saying? But as I got older and just embraced my Blackness, bro, now bro, I'll be on the east side like right with him, like, you know, I kind of code switch for the Black people, you know what I'm saying? So I can blend in, you know what I'm saying? So I be on my ghetto stuff.
DJ's funny, bro.
What up?
I feel you.
Man.
Get him with a sauce. They gonna see you in public.
I'll go next, bro. I also love Black culture. However, as a Black man that works in the corporate environment,
come on.
This is where me and you disagree, John.
Yeah.
I think there's a difference, bro, between being professional and then being white. Like there is a consistent status around professionalism. I can't be in the meeting and say, no, I ain't really feeling that project. Y'all tripping. Nigga, what? Okay. That's unprofessional, bro.
But who creates what professionalism is?
But that's out of my control. I'm not losing my job to try and show off my Black culture.
I'm saying, but that's the system that's been placed, bro. Is that literally, bro? They have a law that if you have dreadlocks, you can't get a job because that is unprofessional.
Yeah,
but when they fire you, John, what are you gonna do about it? You're gonna go home with your bag.
but that just proves my point that
it's not right.
it's not just because it's not professional don't mean it's right.
Okay. Right. I agree.
I'm a split,
right.
I'm a split real quick between you two.
Go ahead.
Real quick. I agree with what Trevin is saying, and and I agree with what John is saying. Like, you should be fired because you have dreads. But let me say this. Professionalism it didn't come from white people. You know what I mean? We think it came from white people. It didn't. When we was Africans in Egypt and stuff like that, you know, there was a certain way, you know, there, if you look at even the things that's drawn on walls, like their posture and stuff like that, they were professional, bro. I feel like there is a time and a place for things. I also love Black culture, but you can't, you know, if I'm interviewing somebody who's Black, you can't be like, yeah, nigga, I just, my bad, I'm like 10 minutes late. I just smoked me a 40, you know, whatever is gonna get right. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, but you're not gonna talk like that in front of your mama
or at church.
Or at church.
And right. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's a time and a place for everything.
So you professional
like,
around your mama?
Just even, yeah, I don't cuss in front of my mama.
But that's what I'm saying. So how you talk around your mom is right. I think so. It's like this is,
and I think that's where I'm getting it from my mom. Like, when I go to a job, like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I can say more things more freely now that I'm older, but like, I wasn't raised like that. It's not necessarily white professionalism or the white culture. Like,
I only say white people create professionalism because all white people talk the same when they at work and when they not at work.
And you should, as Black, bro,
they say the same stuff.
Trevin, I got a question for you because I'm in corporate America too. I feel like even when my coworkers do watch this pod, shout out to all y'all. Probably the only thing that surprises them is me saying the N-word because I don't say that at work. Everything else is still the same.
Right.
So I think you should just carry yourself
professional.
You should carry yourself a certain way regardless.
White people don't talk like how they talk at your job at home, bro. How many white people you really know have been to their house?
I don't know.
They say nigga at the house, bro. Like, they don't say what they say too. That's what I'm saying, bro.
If you have a job like that, congratulations.
Bro. Yeah, I do.
Awesome. You can just be you can just be yourself, bro.
Yeah,
that's awesome. But it's not like that in not everywhere in corporate America, bro. Because I'm gonna be real, bro. Bro, the work that I do, I'm a developer, bro. I'm with, you know, other developers, bro. We're talking technical, bro. There's no like, oh man, she gave me this weird vibe, bro. Like how I'm talking to y'all. Okay. I like to show off my education. I'm big on just because I'm Black, just because I'm strong.
Yeah.
If I have to present my work, I'm gonna shred you up. I got words for days. Right. I can articulate myself. I'm not gonna stumble. I like to show people that I don't like.
And that's not being white, bro.
I'm the only Black man, bro. I'm the only Black man in the office, and so they're expecting me to say ain't, can't, no, like no.
But you should be carrying yourself like that all the time, though, not just at work. You should always be wanting to flex your knowledge all the time, bro.
That's stressful.
Regardless,
that's stressful,
bro.
But I think
there's a time and place for everything, bro.
That's where my disconnect is because, bro, I will say, and I'm gonna stand by it. Whenever we learned at career fairs how to talk to them, bro, we had to be completely different people. White people don't have to change who they are at work. I've been around. I've been, you know.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
agree,
bro.
I agree with John.
I see what you're saying. Like, they don't have to change as much as we do, but that's
not
just
as much.
Like they don't have to change as much. And I agree, like 100%, bro. Like, but there's like white people can go around the job saying whatever the fuck they want to say, just like we can. You know what I mean?
They say everything they say at work, bro. No, I've been around white people, bro, and I played baseball with them. They all talk just the way they spoke at Midwest City High School on the baseball team. They're in the office talking to each other that same way, bro. And I see it because, bro, I'm the only Black person in my office. Me and a Japanese dude. That's it. And then it's like 9, 10 white people. Shout out to him. Bro, they literally and I'm not saying, and here's the thing, I'm not saying if I own a firm, a construction firm, right? And I got BJ as the project manager, Elon superintendent, Trevin the superintendent. Of course we're not gonna be saying fuck nigga, you know what I'm saying? Right. None of that.
Yeah.
But it's going to be how we speak on this podcast, maybe. Well, except besides nigga. But it's how we talk in front of our mothers. That's probably how the office is going to be, because now it's no judgment like, oh, he's ghetto or oh this. The thing with BJ, bro, I talked to BJ. BJ wears Jordans and slacks to work, right?
Full suits.
But
In
BJ
And you
one.
should be able to do that, bro.
Mhm.
You
I
should be able to
agree,
do
but
that.
I think what it is first off, I don't think white people are brave enough to be like, oh, I don't like you're acting black at work, we're gonna fire you. I don't think so. I think BJ just has that confidence, bro, to go into work, establish himself the first time he goes in there. This is who I am. This is how I move. This is what I'm gonna say. If you're gonna say something about it, you probably racist and you probably gonna get fired.
Them white people love BJ, bro.
They
BJ's the
do.
most harmless black person.
They do.
BJ probably wear cardigans, bro. Like there's a time and a place for everything, bro. I'm like,
wear a cardigan.
you know,
Don't wear cardigan. I don't own a cardigan.
he's like, okay, it's like, I don't do the cardigans.
And Trevin, and just by being black, bro, I don't think that has anything to do with the words you choose. Killer Mike is a nigga, but he can word you up. T.I. is a nigga, he can word you up to death.
Shout out
You
to
know
you.
what I'm saying?
I'm sorry
And
that's
so,
happening to you.
I think, bro, it's just a matter of like, I don't think it's right. You know what I'm saying? That there is a professionalism.
Yeah,
But
Right.
Like I said, I firmly think that stands.
I'm with you. I respect it, bro.
Yeah.
I do respect
And
that.
to
That's just
Elon's
being
point-
yourself, basically.
Yeah.
Being yourself.
being
Yeah.
yourself, yeah. And I think you should, like John was saying, like, you know, it is a lot of things that we can't do, like how we our appearance and this and that. But like sometimes, like some ghettos, like ghetto stuff is loud, you know what I mean? In some areas, you know what I mean? If I work at the library, bro, and you like come in every morning screaming and you know shaking your ass, like, bro, there's a time and place for everything. It's not because it's not because you know what I'm saying, white people. It's because, bro, we at the library, bro.
Ghetto
Like,
and ratchet are two different things, bro.
ghetto and ratchet.
I think they're two.
I think it's just the same. I damn near think it's the same word,
I
bro.
think the
Like,
ghetto is the community, the ratchetness is the action.
Yeah, ratchet is like the ignorance.
But see, okay, man. Yeah,
Ignorant.
we're getting into another pod because John,
Yeah.
I'm not ghetto, bro. I'm not
Not
a
at
ghetto.
all.
Trevor's
You're
not
not,
a ghetto nigga,
but
bro.
but you have to. I associate ghetto with you're black and you grew up around black people. To a white person, Trevin, if they seen you in your element, they listen to Mary Glockins. Oh, Trevin's ghetto. He's a hoodlum.
Probably
That's
so.
some Mary Glockins is a hood ass shit, bro. Is
That's
it?
some hood shit.
That's some hood shit, bro. Some
But-
shit is just the truth. It's just coming from a white. It's just coming from a white person's mouth, bro. Like,
But I just think
I
don't know. I
it's
think
a-
we try
it's a
to.
thin line.
We're gonna end it real soon, bro. I just don't.
Yeah.
I just think like oftentimes we compare ourselves. Like it's always a thing. Oh, the first black mayor, the first black this. Like we compare ourselves to white people too much, and oftentimes I'm not saying we're trying to live like them, but oftentimes I feel like us as black people, we have that post-traumatic slave syndrome to be accepted by a white people.
Right.
And I think that's a sickness in our community. Hell, I do it too, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it takes acknowledgement and then recognition first for us to
Right.
you know, to grow.
Right.
But man, thank y'all for tuning into the Clear Vision podcast today, man. God is good, man. We had a great conversation today.
Definitely.
Trevin, where can they find us at, my brother?
You can find us at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and here at YouTube. Anywhere you want to find your podcast, they should be there. Rate us 5 stars, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eli, we got a listener letter today. Shout out to them.
We got a couple of them. We got 2 of them.
2 of them, yeah. So
Two
how
of
can
them,
they
bro.
send about 5 more to?
Bro, keep it coming, bro. Anytime you want to do it, bro. When it's 2 a.m. and something popped up in your head, man, hit that clearvisionpod@gmail.com, man. And we appreciate the love. Like, I guess we was hard on it last episode, and it was an effect. But
hey, man,
let us know, man, and we'll talk about it. Let us know your any situation. Just let us know. Clearvisionpod@gmail.com. Hit us up, man. We love it. We love all the love, bro.
Man, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a great Saturday. God is good. Thank y'all.
Amen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Da, 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 da.